welcome everyone to the Holly House. Can you hear me? This is the best thing we've ever had here, and we have a lot of fine things here. You should come here often. But what you're here for today couldn't be more important. So I'm just going to say welcome. I was a former senator. I'm Mary Padula, and a lot of you know me, some of you don't. And I can't think of a more crucial time in American history than right now, and I can't think of any better people to represent us than the two we have here. Scott, for instance, he took on the most unsurmountable odds that they don't even know about in Las Vegas, and he won them. So if he can do that, he can do anything. And boy, we need somebody that can do anything. So without further ado, here's Scott.
Alrighty then. Well, thank you, first of all, very much, Mary, for the nice introduction. What a beautiful bed and breakfast you have. Congratulations. Don't let the governor know. He'll take your money. He already has. Thanks. Well, first of all, it's great to be out here. I have no idea where I am, but I'm here. Thank God for GPS. I know where I am. I'm only kidding. You guys have been drinking, obviously. Excellent. Well, I just actually was over in Worcester with Lou Evangelitis, helping him, and before that I was in Plymouth and Wareham and Boston and Worcester and here, and then it's back home for that 50-pack. I mean the 30. Oh, it's a 30-pack. All right, it's really just a case. It's in the refrigerator to catch up to all of you. But all kidding aside, I'm honored to be here for Kurt. He's a wonderful, wonderful man. He was instrumental in helping me get the signatures and getting out the vote in my election. And a lot of familiar faces here, people that I think about regularly. Because you all sent a message on January 19th, and I can tell you what, there's another message to be sent on November 2nd. Yeah. If you are tired of the overspending, the 3 speakers that have been indicted, a senator putting money down her shirt, the overtaxation, the overspending, the complete lack of attention to your needs out here in Lunenburg and the surrounding areas, and there's your answer right there. Yeah. You can send a very, very powerful message, folks, because it's time to draw a line in the sand. It really is. You're right, Mary. This is a pivotal time in our history right now. You know, I'm battling on Capitol Hill every day. Every day I'm sending a message. When the president's talking about illegal immigration, I'm talking about jobs. When he's talking about cap and trade, I'm talking about jobs. And you know, since I've been in office about 7 months now. Yeah. About 7 months now. I've been to Afghanistan, Pakistan, visiting our troops. I've been to Israel, Jordan, Dubai. And from the presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens all the way down to the poorest farmer, all they talk about is jobs. That's all they want. Jobs to keep Al-Qaeda away from their youth, jobs so they can get their pomegranates and their produce to market, to secure their area so they can just live their lives. And I've been there, like I said, about 7 months. And you know what? We spent about 10 days talking about jobs. Are you kidding me? 10 days. And you know, we're doing actually something. Oh, and we just did a jobs bill. And I voted against it. And you know why? Let me tell you why. You're going to see probably an editorial tomorrow. Yeah, in the Globe. It's about time. It comes out about every 3 days. You're going to see another article saying Scott Brown hates people who aren't working now. He doesn't want to help small businesses. I guess I hate them too. And the reason I voted against it, because it didn't include accelerated depreciation that many businesses need. It didn't fix the 1099 issue that you all know about if you own a business. It didn't make the R&D tax credits permanent. It established a bank, another banking, $30 billion of your money directed to banks, given to banks so they can lend it out. The problem is that the government is telling them who to lend it to again. Boy, doesn't that sound familiar. So, you know, with all due respect, I'm not going to continue to vote on things that reason. And let me just step back. I'm going to say 2 things, okay? Because I hear it regularly. You know, I can't believe you voted with the Democrats, Scott. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. My God. Voted with the Democrats. Hey, with all due respect, the Democrats are in charge right now. And every bill is a Democrat bill, unless you didn't know that. And when you talk about, let's take the first jobs bill. I got a little bit of grief for that. The $19 billion I voted for. Remember that one, the first one?
Yep.
I got some emails and phone calls probably from people around here in this crowd. But you know what? You need to understand a couple of things. Thank you for being honest. You need to understand a couple of things, okay? $19 billion. Didn't raise taxes, didn't increase the deficit. I called the Chambers of Commerce. They were going to use it. They wanted it. It had some road and bridge money in there. But what you don't understand, or people, not you per se, but what you need to understand is that the reason I voted for cloture is because we have only 41 senators. We don't have 51, we don't have 61, and I hate to tell you, I don't control them all. Okay? I can't tell everybody how to vote. So what you need to know is there were $100 billion. Well, let me just step back. Who does not know what cloture is? Raise your hand and be honest. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. What? Cloture, when you hear that Scott Brown voted with the Democrats, oh my God. It means that I voted for cloture, which is a parliamentary vote that merely stops the debate and moves it forward. So you're done, next. It's done. You got to do work. They've used it over years. They've morphed it into this powerful filibuster tool to just shut everything down. And I tell you, I don't know if you remember, maybe I missed something. I wasn't sent down there to be in lockstep with anybody. I was sent down there to be an independent voter and thinker and look at each bill. Does it raise taxes? Does it increase the deficit? Is it good for Massachusetts? Does it create jobs? Is it good for the country? If those are the things that are there, which that first bill was, I'm going to vote for it. Because I moved for cloture to shut off debate on that $19 billion because there's $100 billion of fluff amendments attached to it coming down the pike. So here I am. I think I saved $100 billion, but a lot of people saying, you voted with the Democrats. They were going to do it anyway, folks. There are other senators involved, not just me, that are going to break because they have things to take care of their states. So I saved $100 billion on that. And I'm going to continue to be the independent voter and thinker, because my role is going down there to get this country moving, because right now it's broken. They don't talk. They don't work together. And we are in very, very deep trouble right now. Very deep trouble. When I went down there, the national debt was $11.95 trillion. It's $13.2 trillion in less than 7 months. That's real money. So what can you do? The first thing you did is you sent me down there to make a difference. If you want to send another message, you can get Lou Evangelitis, you can get Charlie Baker, and you get Kurt Hayes. And I know there's not all just Republicans here, folks. I know it because I know some of you. I know there's not, there's some good independents and some good Democrats here too who are just fed up. Who are fed up. And they want to send a very powerful message on November 2nd. Forget about the polls. I don't even know if you've done a poll. I don't really care. You're down 50, let me tell you. Okay, and you better act like it. You're down 50 and act like it, because the only poll that you want to know about, folks, is November 2nd around 10 o'clock. That's the poll that you're looking for, Kurt. So with that being said, I just want to say that I am deeply honored. And I heard a couple of folks say when I came up, Scott, I'm honored you're here. I'm honored you're here. My God, I'm honored. Thank you. No, I'm honored. I'm honored to be here for him. I'm honored to be here to thank you for sending a very powerful message on January 19th. It's my honor to be representing you in the United States Senate. So thank you. I'm all like revved up now. I'm going to get down and give you 50 before I leave. So it's really, all kidding aside, you're good. You have a good sense of humor, and I appreciate that. And it was well worth the ride out here, wherever I am. I have no clue how to get back. But I do want to thank Kurt and his family for putting up with running for elective office, and anyone who's done it, whether you're here as a selectman or local official or looking to move up the food chain. It takes a lot to get the crap kicked out of you every day. It really does. And it's unfortunate, but hey, it's what, our founding fathers, General, it's your fault. I mean, you're the guy that was fighting for us to give us all these rights. So with no further, well, you know what I mean. Kurt, come on up here and give him something to talk about. Thank you.